Alright, today I am going to finish whitening my European mount. This is beginner taxidermy. I'm new at this. This is one of the first attempts. I've boiled a few skulls before, but not correctly. You get a bunch of cracking and breaking. Maybe I suggest probably whatever skull you can get your hands on, even if it's a doe skull, try to clean it off. So what I didn't do correctly on this one is cut out the eyes and cut out with a knife all the parts that I could. I did not do that. All I did was take it off the hide and threw it in a bucket of water. Cold water maceration is what it's called. And I just kept changing the water ever so often. Some of it was frozen this winter here in Michigan. This was in no hurry. It doesn't take. This is my practice one, so it was no hurry. But anyway, once it got warmer here in Michigan, I boiled it, and when I boiled it, I didn't bring it to a boil though. It was a simmer. I had a temperature gauge. I use it for a soil temperature gauge, but I used that, and I got it about 212 degrees is boiling. It simmered right around there, and I would turn it down, and I watched it, and I would take it out, and I'd take a pressure washer. Actually, it wasn't even a pressure washer. It's just a hose, and I just kept spraying it out, spraying it out, spraying it out, getting all those brains out of there and everything cleaned out down those holes and crevices and everything. And I put some dish soap in it. I put some borax in it to try to get the rest of the grease off. Then I had to scrape. I had to get all the oil off. I take a screwdriver, a knife, a wire brush. I picked off parts with these needle nose pliers. I used this hook thing to get everything off it that I could. I even used, because it was so stubborn and I didn't do it correctly, I even used my little Dremel tool to get some things off. This thing right here. There was a few parts, or a few pieces of crap and junk on there. So it turned out all right. I did not break the nose, which a lot of people will break the end off there. You can see I did not break that. And so now it is ready to go into this mixture here. It is going to be this Salon Cream Volume 40 peroxide, and also this BW2 whitener. So I'm going to mix it to a paste here, and I don't have I poured about half this bottle in. I could probably just pour the whole bottle in. I put it in this little thing so I could reuse it. And then I'm going to kind of make a paste so it just barely drips like pancake batter. I don't know what mixture it is, so it does have a scoop. I'll tell you what I come up with. Let's start with 2. Don't get this on anything. Everything's going to be white. Mix it. Whew, thanks. When I get done, I'm going to wrap it in this saran wrap. So I'm going to get that ready right now. And what I learned on this saran wrap stuff, try not to break the box here. Got to read directions and not be an idiot. Okay. Now, trick I learned on the box is in the corner, on the sides here, you can push these in and it holds that in there. So when you pull this out, which is difficult, probably should have took it out first to start it. And so I took it out, started it, put it back in here, get those tabs in there. And hopefully I can just pull it out like so. I'm just going to rip some off. And that's where I'll start with. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put on some vinyl gloves for this just because my hands are so dry. I don't need it extra dry out, so I'm going to put these on here. Now, let's see if I can set this camera so you can see here. I'm going to dip this in here. That's kind of why I picked this. It's about like a 9x13, and I'm just going to start putting this, painting this on, I guess. Everywhere. Get it nice and thick. Try not to get any on your antlers, but if you do, just got a couple minutes, just don't panic, just get it off there before you wrap it. But it ain't too bad here. I'm going to get the eye sockets. Get it in all these. I guess if I miss anything, I'll be able to tell. And I will go back and redo. I guess I should make the whole thing. Be a little too thick, but we'll try it. Okay, let me move the camera. Take this, go that way, take this, go up this way. When I need some more, wrap that up, keep the drying time down. If you leave it out, it'll turn into a powder. So I'm going to try to keep the drying time down, and we'll revisit these in about a week. Okay, it is about 6 days later, and today's the moment of truth. I put these European mounts with that mixture saran wrap. So I'm going to take the water hose, spray them down. I'll get this camera set up here and get these sprayed off, see what they look like. Okay, well, it is whiter. Out in the sunlight here, there's a couple spots right here that you can see where that fat was on, and that I had that spot earlier. So I'm gonna let this dry, and as it dries, I've been told that it should whiten some more. But you know, for just cold water maceration, and I boiled it really light, all the bones stayed intact. The front bone stayed intact. I mean, it's pretty good. So I don't think this is too bad for my first real attempt at this, as doing it for taxidermy business. If this doesn't whiten up, I could try do the peroxides thing again. But they say if the oil and everything gets on there, you know, that is tough to whiten up. But I think it looks pretty good myself. And you could always paint it, I guess, if you wanted, or dip it, whatever. But I'm pretty happy with it for the first attempt. I'll only get better and better. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be doing more videos like this. This is beginner stuff, so I'll be making mistakes and learning. So appreciate it. God bless you. God bless troops. God bless USA.